event time for Wednesday Night Wars here at Revenge Pro Wrestling. We started out this evening as one of the biggest party nights of the year here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we end tonight in one of Erie's biggest rivalries now, as making his way to the ring, big time Bill Collier, a man who went through 3 competitors in that 6-man gauntlet match for the inaugural Revenge Pro Championship. Found himself a little short when it came to Wardlow. It was PB Smooth that found the way to beat Wardlow for his mentor. And then we saw Bill Collier throw sand in the eyes of PB Smooth and turn on him last time we were here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Ted, I know that you've tried to talk to Bill Collier over and over again. I'm not aware of any answer that we've gotten to why Bill Collier attacked PB Smooth.
I couldn't find him, plain and simple. After following Wrestle Rage, he was nowhere to be found. Pretty boy Smooth, undefeated in Revenge Pro Wrestling, 9-0. Victorious over the first ever, the inaugural Revenge World Champion Wardlow, last show at Wrestle Rage, the only man, dare I say, I almost said the only man to beat Wardlow, one of the few men to beat Wardlow. Big time Bill Collier is the mentor of Pretty Boy Smooth. Smooth able to defeat Wardlow with Big Time's own knockout punch, trying to avenge his mentor for Wardlow beating Bill Collier earlier in the year. Only for Bill Collier to turn around, throw sand in his face, and walk off with his newly won World Championship.
They call PB Smooth a lot of things, larger than life, Mr. Fresh to Death, but right now you can call him Revenge Pro World Champion. Now let's send it down to Chuck Roberts for the ring introduction.
The following contest is your Wednesday Night Wars main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Revenge Pro World Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He stands at 6 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed in at 265 pounds and hails from Jacksonville, Florida. This is Big Time Bill Collier. He stands at 6 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 280 pounds. He is a larger than life. He is stretched to the death. He is the reigning and defending Revenge Pro World Champion, Pretty Boy Smooth.
There are still.
The referee is Andrew Mullen.
There's still a lot of questions on why Big Time Bill Collier did what he did. I don't think we're going to get any answers tonight, Ted, but we are going to get, I think, one of the hardest hitting matches in Revenge Pro history.
Andrew Mullen calls for the bell. This match, the Wednesday Night Wars main event for the Revenge Pro World Championship, officially underway. Pretty Boy Smooth, the champion, defending against Big Time Bill Collier, his mentor, his former friend and ally, now turned mortal enemy.
And now hands up for both men. And this is going to be a hard-hitting affair. PB has become a world-class athlete. He has found his way here in Erie. It's become his hometown, but this has been Bill Collier's stomping grounds for way too long. Bill Collier isn't just going to let PB Smooth or anyone else call this ring their own until Bill Collier is ready to call it quits.
Both of these men, like you alluded to, Marcus, definitely cutting their teeth, making a name for themselves, in part with the Erie independent professional wrestling scene over the last several years. Dare I say, neither of these men would be in the places they're at with their careers if it weren't for independent professional wrestling in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, absolutely, and I think you could make a case that I don't think PB Smooth is where he's at in his career without Bill Collier, and fair to say, I don't think you could say that Bill Collier would be in this point in his career without PB Smooth. The mentor and mentee relationship does go both ways. As PB Smooth was taught by Bill Collier, the youth and the invigoration of PB Smooth gets Bill Collier going, gets him re-motivated back in those ring at times. This early on feeling out process is going to be very, very interesting to see. I was going to say who snaps first, whose anger flashes, and it's going to be PB Smooth. And Collier has got PB out of sorts. He's got him very, very frustrated. PB wants answers, and I think he's going to try and beat him out of big time Bill Collier.
Pretty Boy Smooth whipping big time across the ring. Now charging, goes up and over that top rope, big time. Tries for a quick shot to Pretty Boy Smooth, but Smooth too quick for Collier.
Collier had that scouted and then a headbutt. I was about to say, I'm watching PB. He's working very methodically, trying not to make a mistake. And Bill Collier has so much of PB's offense scouted. Look out! Boom!
Collier looking to fly, but PB, he knew what Collier was going for before he even did it.
Hangs up Bill Collier, and then that boot between the turnbuckle and PB Smooth's boot. And then look out, look at the athleticism of PB Smooth.
Cover on Collier, only good for a count of 2.
PB Smooth is working a little slower than we're used to. He's a big guy, but he moves fast. But he's trying not to make any mistakes. That's the big thing you got to watch with Bill Collier. He will take advantage of any mistake you make. And PB knows that. Trying to play a safe game right now. Absolutely,
Marcus. And pardon the pun on the name of the show, but he is prepared for a war here on Wednesday night. He is prepared for a long, drawn-out battle with his mentor, big-time Bill Collier.
Yeah, if you follow PB on social media, you watch him in the gym, he's been doing 2-a-days every day, trying to lean out, trying to work on that cardio, because this will be a war. Going for that big shot. Bill Collier looks like he pulled the referee in the way. Then look out! Shoulder into the post. Bill Collier finds an opening. PB does make a mistake. And Bill Collier has now found his opening on PB Smooth. And I gotta say, Ted, this crowd, this normal raucous crowd on a Wednesday night, we've seen them partying and having fun. It's gotten really quiet with Bill Collier out here. This attitude change of his, Bill Collier was a hero in Erie. He was a person everyone looked up to. Everyone loved seeing Bill Collier. And now there's just an eerie quiet when he's here.
Bill Collier sending Pretty Boy Smooth face first into that steel ring post.
Everyone's still confused at why Bill Collier went down this road. Bill Collier, like I said, he took PB under his wing. He stood in the middle of the ring and told everyone in Erie that this was going to be the next guy. This is the guy to get behind. And I'm not sure. Is it just that the PB developed too fast for Bill Collier?
I don't know. I got to say, I think it's jealousy. Because, I mean, Pretty Boy Smooth did what Bill Collier was not able to do, and that was not only beat Wardlow, but it was beat Wardlow for the top prize here in Revenge Pro Wrestling, the Revenge Pro World Championship.
Could be jealousy. It could just be professional passion. Hell, at this point, we don't know. this could just be another lesson that Bill Collier is trying to teach PB. We literally don't know because Bill Collier is not asking for interviews. Bill Collier is not on social media. Bill Collier is not posting about this. Bill Collier is not talking to people about this. There are no answers to be gained.
Erie now?
And if you're PB Smooth, not only has your mentor left you, not only has your friend left you, if he doesn't find a way to battle back here, that newly won Revenge Pro World Championship could leave him as well.
Pretty Boy Smooth trying to stir back to his feet. But Bill Collier casts a giant shadow.
And you're not exaggerating. He cast a giant shadow in this company for what he did, for the years and years of how he's built professional wrestling, not just in Erie, but all over the state. And what he did to PB Smooth is he's trying to fight back, but look at the athleticism of Bill Collier.
Beautiful drop kick from Big Time. Cover, only good for a count of 2.
You know, and the elephant in the room we can talk about as well is Revenge Pro no longer has Wardlow here. There has been an opening at the top with Wardlow, leaving Revenge Pro to head to a different Wednesday Night War. And guys like PB Smooth and Bill Collier are going to fill that void. And the Revenge Pro Championship now becomes so important to both of these guys to fill that role at the top of the card, to fill that role as the guy that carries this brand.
Yeah, and deep inside Pretty Boy Smooth's mind, he knows that's him. And that's why this match, not only obviously to retain his championship, but the mentality of just being the guy in Revenge. The mentality of showing his mentor that he is good enough. That's got to be weighing on him like more than any of us can even imagine.
Absolutely. You know, fighting Wardlow is a different type of animal than fighting a guy like Bill Collier when you're PB Smooth. They're similar size, similar strength, but that's not what we're talking about. It's the mental game of fighting a man that sat with you every day. Sat with you and trained you and talked to you. When you were going through the mental grind of this business, when you were broken down and you said, I didn't want to do it anymore, Bill Collier was the guy that told PB, just grind a little harder, just be there a little more. And now it's all left behind for PB. He's alone in there, mentally. Collier hooks him up, just suplexing PB Smooth over. And again, that's not something that PB Smooth is used to, is being thrown around like that. Cover. 2 and a kick out by Smooth. And PB is rocked. I have not seen PB this out of his game. And early on he was trying to protect himself, trying to play a safe game, but now he's in big trouble with Collier having him in the corner. And this is where Collier is so effective. If he wants to keep you in that corner, you are not getting out of that corner.
Huge shots in the midsection from Big Time Bill Collier to Pretty Boy Smooth, followed up by a headbutt from Bill Collier now. Eliciting some response from the crowd here at the Avalon Hotel in Erie, Pennsylvania. Pretty Boy Smooth seated up on that top turnbuckle. Bill Collier now placing his feet on that second rope.
And the crowd now chanting for PB Smooth, and again, maybe this is why. Maybe this is why Bill Collier turned his back on PB. Were the chants getting too loud for PB and not loud enough for Bill Collier? We're still unsure. Collier has PB up on the top rope in a very prone position.
Oh, but now PB Smooth able to fire off one shot to the midsection, or to the back of Bill Collier, but Bill Collier, a couple of hammering blows of his own.
PB slips through. Sit up, powerbomb. 2.
Cover to retain the championship. Only good for a count of 2.
PB has suffered a lot of punishment. I don't think he got all of that powerball, and Bill Collier didn't have the torque to bring him down. But PB trying to dig down deep. We know how much the Revenge World Championship means to PB. and he dedicated that win to Bill Collier. And PB trying to retain this championship, perhaps to dedicate this championship win to himself instead. Wait a minute!
Oh my God!
Suplex reversal and all the way to the floor.
Jesus!
That's got to be a little over 600 pounds coming down. These are some large athletes, as we heard earlier. Now we're up in the count here. It looks like to a 5 count now. And you got to ask yourself, what happens if this war ends in a count out? Are these two so evenly matched that this is how it ends?
Andrew Mullen to a count of 7. Both men still on the floor. Nobody even stirring as far as I can tell.
We're starting to see PB crawl his way up that barricade. We're at a 9. Oh, and they both barely make it in.
Andrew Mullen was just about to count the 10 and count both men out of the match.
PB trying to fire himself up. You can see he's favoring that lower back though. Big block and big forearm shot. And now big strikes from PB laying into Collier. The veteran Collier knows when it's time to cut him off. PB building momentum.
Pretty Boy Smooth with the upper hand. Charging corner to corner.
Closing speed is Smooth. Reverse!
Now Collier head first into that top turnbuckle, but Smooth charging big boot to the face of Bill Collier.
Smooth has got Collier all out of sorts. Picks the big man up. Big power slam, cover! Only a 2 count. And you see a little bit of frustration in PB Smooth. And I don't blame him. Bill Collier, one of the toughest men to put down. As we said, surviving in that gauntlet match against 3 of the top Revenge competitors, only finally losing to Wardlow after a bunch of steel chair shots. This guy is hard to put down, but PB trying to find a way. Going for that full Nelson. Big leg drop transition, cover! 2 and a kick out. And I think PB thought he had him.
Pretty Boy Smooth. You can see him getting a little frustrated.
The mental game of PB off a little bit, and it has so much to do, I think, with not getting any answers from Bill Collier, from a mentor, leaving him behind. But if PB can hit this, he's going to retain the title.
Oh, Bill Collier. Fireman carry pickup with PB Smooth.
Oh!
Super kick to the Revenge World Champion.
That PB just shrugged it off. That's it. Call the coroner.
Oh my God! Big time Bill Collier kicking out at 2.
And now you can see the frustration breeding into PB Smooth's mind. At moments like this, PB Smooth would turn to the lessons that a guy like Bill Collier taught him. And now PB's got to dig down deep into himself. He can't go back to the old lessons of his old mentor. He's got to find a way to do this on his own.
Pretty Boy Smooth pulling out that phone, going to his contacts, scrolling down to see. Spear by Bill Collier.
Wait, a new champ?
No. Pretty Boy Smooth able to kick out at 2.
And now Bill Collier's got to think about PB Smooth a little bit.
Bill Collier able to kick out of Call the Coroner from PB Smooth. PB Smooth able to kick out of the spear from Bill Collier. Both of these men pulling out all of the stops.
We advertised a Wednesday Night War, and these two are going to war. And now Collier looking for that big closing shot. No, ducks through. Go for like a crucifix. Wait a minute, transition. Leverage pin, 2. Collier finds a way out of it. Big boot by PB. Now he's got him locked up. Got him locked up. No.
Bill Collier now roll up on PB Smooth.
In the ropes, though, that length is Smooth. Gets in the ropes, stops the 3. Look out.
Bill Collier ducks the clothesline, but follows up with 2 boots right to the face of PB Smooth.
And both men on the canvas, but Bill Collier has a second gas tank inside that body.
Big time Bill Collier showing just how bad he wants that Revenge Pro Championship.
Look out. Top rope spear! If he can cover him, that's it. We got a new champion. And a kick out by Smooth. Did Bill Collier underestimate his mentee? Collier's got to be feeling it right now. They're both feeling this war. But how are either one of these men going to get the other one down? Collier up! As they drive him, PB counters. Back up. All-day driver!
Oh my God!
No!
Last show at Wrestle Rage, Pretty Boy Smooth able to defeat Wardlow with big-time Bill Collier's knockout punch. And this time, Bill Collier trying to win the title from PB Smooth with Wardlow's all-day driver. Unsuccessful, though.
A callback, if you will. And now, big time, still looking for that big right-hand shot. He can end a match with one shot of that right hand, and PB is open.
Smooth catches the fist of Bill Collier. I've never seen anybody do that.
There are few people like PB Smooth in this world. He's got Bill Collier up. Collier trying to transition out. Look out!
Oh! Pretty Boy Smooth right into Andrew Mullen. Huge suplex from Bill Collier.
Andrew Mullen is out, and as we saw in the previous match, CJ Sensation was helped to the back. I don't know if we have another official. We've only seen 2 here tonight, so I don't know if we have another official in the back. But we got to get another official out here to finish this World Championship match. Now, where's Bill Collier going? Oh, no.
Bill Collier grabbing that steel chair from the outside.
Steel chairs in professional wrestling are often synonymous, but in the hands of a man like Bill Collier, a steel chair can end a man's career. That is a 6'9", near 300-pound man wielding a steel chair, and if he hits PB, he can end PB.
Oh! Pretty Boy Smooth! Big boot right to the chair, into the face of Bill Collier. Knockout punch to Collier, but Andrew Mullen is laid out on the side of the ring.
Oh, and PB is beside himself. He knows he's got this. He knows he's got this one, trying to wake up the referee. Mullen coming in.
1, 2, come on, Mullen! Come on, Mullen! Mullen only able to count to 2.
And now, really see it on PB Smooth. You now see the frustration.
He's got to be thinking, what more can he possibly do?
When you are a champion, you want to stay a champion. And Bill Collier going back to that chair. But PB Smooth steps on it, not letting Bill Collier go to it. And PB stands over his mentor, ready to beat him. Oh, no!
Low blow from big-time Bill Collier.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh! That's PB's own move onto a steel chair. Onto a chair. Wait a minute. No. No, Bill, no. Don't win it like this. 2.
Oh, my God.
Collier just stole this title from PB Smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen,